So welcome to another Tokyo Revengers video, guys. And yeah, as you all expected, I'm back with the latest spoilers related to chapter 275. But when I first saw the leaks, I couldn't believe my eyes. I tried verifying it from other sources and then realized that what I'm seeing was true. Mikey's dark impulse versus Takemichi's future vision. And we now know what actually is the outcome of this deadly fight. I think even you all will agree with me that this was totally unexpected. Mikey crossed all limits, and this time he really showed us what he can do when he's in his dark impulse mode. I mean, we predicted that if Tokyo Revengers will end on a sad note, Takemichi will have to die in Mikey's hand, but what was this? Wasn't this like too soon? We still have 3 more chapters. My mind was blown away after seeing these panels. So let's discuss the leaked pages in more detail. Anyway, as usual guys, I would kindly appreciate it if you can drop a like on the video and consider subscribing to the channel. Let's go into the video now. So coming to the first leak, we get to see Takemichi hugging Mikey with one hand, but Mikey literally has a sword in his hand, which he pushed through where Takemichi's heart is. It's Sanzu's katana, which was shown lying on the rail tracks in the previous chapter. We don't know how those two ended up in this situation, but it's very much shocking that Mikey could actually slash Takemichi's chest. Like, is this even for real? We see Mikey's face is emotionless, as usual, since his darkness consumed him fully. But Takemichi's face is filled with determination, and also we can understand what level of pain he's experiencing right now. Now, coming to the second panel. Even though Mikey stabbed Takemichi, we see Takemichi telling him, "I won't lose you." We still don't know the real translation, but the official translation will be something like this. He still assures Mikey that he is not going to lose to him at any cost. The way the chapters are paced seems a bit rushed to me. I'm feeling so sorry for Takemichi because our protagonist didn't deserve this. In the third panel, we see Takemichi screaming. Maybe he is expressing his regrets about how he changed the timelines and left his dream incomplete, just came back to the past to save his friend Mikey. Maybe he's angry at himself that he's on the verge of death and still he isn't able to get rid of Mikey's dark impulse. Maybe he is thinking about how everyone sacrificed their lives for Mikey, like Baji and Draken. Unless the official translation is released, we don't know what exactly he is trying to tell. Takemichi is tired and angry. While he was in the middle of his sentence, Mikey gets super pissed. He keeps saying, "It is enough now." But Takemichi doesn't pay much attention to what Mikey is saying and still continues speaking his mind. Mikey holds Takemichi's hand, and we see a probable trigger sort of thing. I'm not sure about it, but let's see. Just like in the Bonton arc, maybe in the final arc too, Mikey will be Takemichi's trigger and they go back to the past. But I am worried that even if that's the case, how can Ken Wayyyyyy-sensei complete everything in 3 more chapters? This will remain a bigger mystery than Hanma being just a normal guy or whether he plays an important role mystery. Mikey's face is so full of anger, and it's sad to see him being so consumed by the old man's curse that he almost killed his closest friend. We see Takemichi is suffering from heavy blood loss, and it's really alarming. With him losing so much blood, if he doesn't do anything right now, chances of him living will be near to 0. In the fourth panel, we see Takemichi slowly stop speaking. His eyes are slowly becoming as stagnant as a stone. We see he can't even lift up his face anymore. And then guys, I don't know how many of you really noticed, Mikey's eyes are slowly coming back to their normal state. It's not blank anymore. They aren't drawn white anymore, it's black now. Which means, the thing we have been waiting for since so long. Maybe Takemichi did save Mikey by sacrificing his own life. Because Mikey's dark impulse is gone. It's no more. This is my favorite scene, as I got to see Mikey crying out in the open in front of everyone. In the anime, we saw when Draken was admitted after Kiyomasa stabbed him, and the situation was tense as everyone was unsure whether Draken would make out of it alive. And when the doctor finally announced that Draken is out of all complications, he's okay now. We see Mikey going in a corner sitting and crying. Mikey never cried in front of everyone, only because he thought it was a sign of weakness. Only weak people cry. But look at him now. In the fifth panel, we see him in a completely different state. He's screaming and crying. At last, Mikey showed his real emotions in front of his friends, and for the first time, he didn't hesitate to shed his tears. It's also obvious that Mikey will cry. Since he was really close to Takemichi, and after Shinichiro's death. He considered Takemichi as his brother and also compared to Shinichiro on so many occasions. Today, he killed someone who was like a brother to him. With his own hands. And Takemichi sacrificed a nice future to come back just to die in the hands of the person he wanted to save. But this leaves us with so many questions. Does killing someone close to you and repenting his loss is a way to remove the dark impulse? Also known as the old man's curse. Did Mikey now become the time leaper after he killed the time leaper of his current timeline? If he has power, who will he save, Takemichi or Shinichiro? If Mikey is a time leaper, who will be his trigger? And also, if he somehow manages to save someone, how can all of it be explained in such a short span of 3 chapters only? If you guys have any theories about these questions, please let me know in the comments. I'll make a video about your theories. I'll discuss in depth about all these panels again when the official chapter 275 releases with the correct translations. Can't wait for it actually. So anyway, if you guys like this video, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe. And good luck to all.